Are you interested in immigrating to Canada to work and live there? Do you have the passion to work in a healthcare-related job, even though you do not have a post-secondary education? Or do you have a post-secondary education that is not related to healthcare but have the passion to work in healthcare jobs? Or are you a foreign-trained nurse willing to immigrate to Canada, but do not want to go through the entire process of getting registered to practice in Canada? If any of this describes you, then sit back, relax, and watch this video with rapt attention, as it is dedicated to you. On that note, I welcome you to Everything Travel and Health. On this channel, I bring you informative, educational, and do-it-yourself content on how to achieve your dream of moving abroad for work or study. There is a growing shortage of staff in the health sector in several countries around the world, including Canada. This shortage cuts across all cadres of healthcare staff. As a result, the Government of Canada has made it easier for several healthcare establishments to employ foreign workers, both from within and outside Canada, with certain incentives. One of the most in-demand jobs in the healthcare sector is the nurse aide or healthcare assistant job. The nurse aide job is one that requires little or no experience to secure. The salary of a nurse aide in Canada is about $30,000 to $50,000 a year, with other benefits. There are lots of nurse aide or healthcare assistant job openings in Canada. You do not require a university degree or a healthcare-related education to be able to land this job. The good part is that this job comes with visa sponsorship, and there are many employers in Canada that are willing to employ and provide free visa sponsorship. You can also relocate with your family. In this video, I will be discussing everything about this job, including the duties and responsibilities, the requirements for landing the job, how to find these jobs with visa sponsorships, and the available relocation pathways for this job. Towards the end, I will show you how to apply for the jobs. I will give a step-by-step guide on how to find those jobs that come with visa sponsorships. So, I endeavor to watch to the end to learn about that. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so to continue to enjoy more informative and educational content. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Let's get started. A nurse aide assists nurses, hospital staff, and physicians in the basic care of patients. They are employed in hospitals, nursing homes, assisted care facilities for the elderly, and other healthcare establishments. In Canada, there are several job titles for this role of a nurse aide, and some of them include healthcare aide, hospital attendant, long-term care aide, healthcare assistant, nursing attendant, continuing care assistant, orderly, patient care aide, patient service associate, personal care attendant medical, psychiatric aide, resident care aide medical. All of these titles refer to the same type of job role and position in Canada. The title is often determined by the setting of the job and some special duties that are required under the job settings. However, the general duties and responsibilities, job requirements, and salary are the same. This is important because it will help increase the scope of your job search. So, rather than using nurse aide only as your search job title, you can search for any of these job titles, knowing that you will be expected to perform similar roles. Now, let's discuss the duties of a nurse aide. There are several duties and responsibilities for a nurse aide. However, as I said earlier, there are some duties that are particular to a particular job setting, like a hospital, care home, or other care facility. Generally, the duties of a nurse aide or healthcare assistant include the following: answer call signals, supply and empty bedpans, bathe, dress, and groom patients, serve meal trays, feed or assist in feeding patients, and assist patients with menu selection, weigh, lift, turn, and position patients, shave patients prior to operations, supervise patients' exercise routines, set up and provide leisure activities for patients, accompany patients on outside recreational activities, and perform other duties related to patient care and comfort. Take patients' blood pressure, temperature, and pulse, report or record fluid intake and output, observe or monitor patient status, and document patient care on charts, collect specimens such as urine, feces, or sputum, administer suppositories, colonic irrigations, and enemas, and perform other procedures as directed by nursing and hospital staff. Administer, in emergency situations, first aid to injured or ill individuals within the scope of competencies. Transport patients by wheelchair or stretcher for treatment or surgery. Carry messages, reports, requisitions, and specimens between departments. Make beds and maintain patients' rooms. Maintain an inventory of supplies. May perform maintenance tasks such as assisting with the setup and maintenance of traction equipment, cleaning or sterilizing equipment, maintaining and repairing equipment, and assembling, setting up and operating job-related equipment. May transport patients between care facilities. So, what are the requirements for this job? To land a nurse aide or health assistant job in Canada, the following are required. 1. You must have at least a high school or secondary education. Although it is not compulsory, some employers may request a first aid certificate and a CPR certificate. These certificates or training can be acquired for free from some online healthcare training sites. 2. Although no experience is needed to land this job, a minimum of 7 months to 1 year of working experience in a healthcare or related position will greatly increase the chances of landing this job. 3. Other essential skills required for this job include the ability to speak, read, and write English, understand and use medical terminology, communicate with patients and other medical staff, assess patients' needs after speaking with them and their families, write patient reports, be strong enough to move patients, comfort and talk with patients and their families. So, what are the relocation pathways available to immigrate to work as a nurse aide in Canada? As with most of the other jobs, you can either immigrate to Canada on a temporary basis with a work permit, or permanently with any of the pathways that offer permanent residency. A work permit to work as a nurse in Canada can be obtained through any of the following programs: Temporary Foreign Worker Program, International Mobility Program, International Experience Canada (IEC) Program, International Free Trade Agreements, Intercompany Transfers. However, an applicant will have to get a job offer from a Canadian employer before he can apply for a work permit. While on the job in Canada, after about a year, a nurse aide can apply for permanent residency. To get a job offer, you will have to apply for a job. I will discuss that shortly. On the other hand, immigration to Canada on a permanent basis is possible through any of the following programs: Express Entry System, Federal Skilled Worker Program, Federal Skilled Trades Program, Canada Experience Class Program, Provincial Nominee Program. Let's now discuss how to get these jobs. It is very possible to get these jobs all by yourself without engaging the services of an agency. I will be giving you a guide on how you can get these jobs without having to use any recruiting agency. However, if you are not confident that you will be able to follow the guide diligently, you can make use of some recruiting agencies. I have a video on my channel where I talk about some recruiting agencies in Canada. You can watch it for more information. Before you set out to search for these jobs, it is important that you have a Canadian-style resume and cover letter. I also have a video on my channel on how to design a Canadian-style resume and another on how to write a cover letter. It will be helpful to equip yourself with enough information before you prepare them. When you have prepared your resume, the next step is to search for jobs on the various job websites. Some of the job websites where you can search for these jobs are jobank.gc.ca, ca.indeed.com, glassdoor.com, linkedin.com. However, my most preferred website is the Government of Canada Job Bank site, jobbank.gc.ca. So, I will guide you through how you can search for these jobs on the Job Bank site. To start, visit the website. The link to the website is in the description box. Ensure you enter through the link I provided because it leads you to an aspect of the job site specific to foreign job applicants. While on the web page, type nurse aide in the space provided, as you can see, and for location, choose all of Canada and click the search icon. Here, you can see that there are 47 jobs available. Note that the site is updated with new jobs on a regular basis. While on the page, scroll down, and on your left-hand side of the screen, you will find an icon intended applicants. Click on the plus sign on the right side of the icon. Then tick the box for Canadians and international candidates. When you click on that, the page will reload and display the jobs that are for foreign applicants. Now, you can see that our search results have been reduced to 12. These 12 jobs come with visa sponsorships, so you can start viewing each of the jobs one after the other. To view, click on the job title, and it will show you all the information about the job you need to know. Having read through the job description, if you are satisfied and wish to apply for the job, scroll down to the bottom and click on Show How to Apply. You can see that there is an email address to which you are expected to send your resume and cover letter. In that case, you have to redesign your resume using keywords from this job posting, particularly from the job responsibilities and additional information section. Ensure that you have most of the keywords and phrases in the job posting reflected in your resume and cover letter. This will help to ensure that your resume passes the ATS screening test. You can see that this job requires some certificates, like first aid and CPR certificates. Having these certificates will increase your chances of landing the job. I will drop the link to some websites where you can offer free courses and get these certificates in the description box. After applying for these 12 jobs, you can go further and search for other job titles. So, let's search for healthcare aide. Now, you can see that we have 227 jobs. Let's see how many we can apply for as a foreign applicant, so scroll again to the bottom and click on Intended Applicants and then on Canadians and International Candidates. Now, we have just 14 jobs, which you can apply for. So, you do the same thing for the other job titles and apply for as many jobs as you want. But remember to tailor your resume to each job you are applying for. This is very important for landing a job. Also, read through each job posting thoroughly before you apply for it. Start applying early because the jobs have an expiration date, beyond which they disappear from the site. I encourage you to search my channel for the videos I mentioned here, because there is a lot of information in them that will improve your chances of getting these jobs. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I will respond to them all. Thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful. If it was, then click the like button and share with your friends. If you have not yet subscribed, do not forget to do so to enjoy more of our upcoming content. Click the notification bell so that you can be notified of our future uploads. I'll see you in my next video.